Tragic, historical facts to make you cry. According to Reddit, number 20. The RMS Carpathia was the first ship to arrive on the scene when the Titanic hit an iceberg and sank. Every one of the Titanic's 705 survivors were rescued by the Carpathia, which made a tremendously heroic effort that night in the North Atlantic. The scene is dramatized in A Night to Remember, the classic film from 1958, and one of the more accurate, especially given the constraints of technology at the time. Harold Cottam, the radio operator on the Carpathia, had already gone off duty when the Titanic's distress signals were received. He immediately conveyed the message to Captain Arthur Restron, who jumped out of bed and ordered the ship to change course. The Carpathia received the Titanic's distress signal at 12:20 a.m., April 15th, 1912. She was 58 miles away, a distance that absolutely could not be covered in less than 4 hours. California's exact position at the time is controversial. She was close enough to have helped, but by all accounts, she was close enough to see the Titanic's distress rockets. It's uncertain to this day why her crew did not respond, or how many might not have been lost if she had been there. This is not the place for what ifs. This is about what was done. The Carpathia's captain, Captain Restron, had, yes, rolled out of bed instantly when woken by his radio operator, ordered his ship to the Titanic's aid, and confirmed the signal before he was fully dressed. The man had never in his life responded to an emergency call. His goal tonight was to make sure nobody who heard that fact would ever believe it. All of Carpathia's lifeboats were swung out, ready for deployment. Oil was sent up to be poured off the side of the ship in case the sea turned choppy. Oil would coat and calm the water near the Carpathia if that happened, making it safer for lifeboats to draw up alongside her. He ordered lights to be rigged along the side of the ship so survivors could see it better, and had nets and ladders rigged along her sides, ready to be dropped when they arrived, in order to let as many survivors as possible climb aboard. I don't know if his making provisions for there still being survivors in the water was optimism or not. I think he knew they were never going to get there in time for that. I think he did it anyway because you have to hope. The Carpathia had 3 dining rooms, which were immediately converted into triage and first aid stations. Each had a doctor assigned to it, hot soup, coffee. The tea was prepared in bulk in each dining room, and blankets and warm clothes were collected to be ready to hand out. By this time, many of the passengers were awake. Prepping a ship for disaster relief isn't a quiet ordeal, and all of them stepped up to help, many donating their own clothes and blankets. Then, he did something that I tend to refer to as diverting all power from life support. The thing about steamships is that they run on steam. But that steam powers everything on the ship, and right now, the Carpathia needed that power. But Restron turned off hot water, central heating, which bled valuable steam power to everywhere but the dining rooms, which of course were being used to make hot drinks and receive survivors. He woke up all the engineers, all the stokers and firemen, diverted all that steam back to the engines and asked his ship to go as fast as she possibly could. And when she'd done that, he asked that it go faster. I need you to understand that you simply can't push a ship very far past its top speed. Pushing that much sheer tonnage through the water becomes harder with the extra knot past the speed it was designed for. Pushing a ship past its rated speed is not only reckless, it's difficult to maneuver, but it puts an incredible amount of strain on the engines. Ships are not designed to exceed their top speed by even 1 knot. They just can't do it. The Carpathia's absolute do-or-die engines can't take this forever top speed. It was 14 knots, that was the cap. Dodging icebergs in the dark and the cold, surrounded by mist, she sustained a speed of almost 17.5. No one would have asked this of them. It was not expected. They were almost 60 miles away, with icebergs in their path. They had a responsibility to respond. They did not have a responsibility to do the impossible, to do it well. No one would have faulted them for taking more time to confirm the severity of the issue. No one would have blamed them for a slow and cautious approach. No one but themselves. They damn near broke the laws of physics, galloping north headlong into the dark in the desperate hope that if they could shave an hour off, half an hour, 5 minutes, that they might arrive earlier, and maybe for one more person, those 5 minutes would make the difference. I say, 3 people had died by the time they were lifted from the lifeboats. For all we know, in another hour, it might have been more. I say they made all the difference in the world. This ship and her crew received a message from a location they could not hope to reach in under 4 hours. Just barely over 3 hours, they arrived at the Titanic's last known coordinates. Half an hour later than that, at 4 a.m., they would finally find the first of the lifeboats. It would take until 8:30 in the morning for the last survivor to be brought on board. Passengers from the Carpathia universally gave up their berths, staterooms, clothing to the survivors, assisting the crew at every turn, and sitting with the sobbing rescuees to offer whatever comfort that they could. In total, 705 people of the Titanic's original 2,208 were brought onto the Carpathia alive. No other ship would find the survivors. At 12:20 a.m. April 15th, 1912, there was a miracle on the North Atlantic. And it happened because a group of humans, some of them strangers, many of them just passengers on a small, unimpressive steam liner, looked at each other and decided, I cannot live with myself if I do anything less. Well, there you go. And a hello to anybody who may be a part of this very special Kyle stream. Good God. Hope you guys are taking it easy. Damn, baby. As we continue up this list to number 19, allow me to adjust my seat before my balls start crying. Well, all right. Sacagawea, who accompanied Lewis and Clark on their expedition to explore the lands that we now know as the Western United States, had a vital coincidence on the journey that always makes me emotional to think about. A vital coincidence? She was born a Shoshone, but is taken around the age of 12 and made a slave to the Hidatsa. After being with them for 3 or so years, she was sold to a Frenchman named Toussaint Charbonneau. who took her as his wife. When Lewis and Clark met her, she was about 16 years old and pregnant with Charbonneau's child. The birth was a tough one, and Lewis helped with the child's safe delivery before Sacagawea and Charbonneau joined them on their expedition. Lewis and Clark knew they would meet the Shoshone on their journey, and were hoping Sacagawea could help them procure some supplies, especially horses, to help them cross the Rocky Mountains. Sacagawea did not speak English. She spoke Shoshone and Hidatsa. Charbonneau spoke Hidatsa and French, and one of the members of Lewis and Clark's expedition spoke French and English. Suffice to say, translation was complicated and complex. When the expedition finally came upon the Shoshone territory, they agreed to meet and hear Lewis and Clark's proposal. They sat down around the fire and began negotiations. The chief of the tribe began to speak with Sacagawea, and the conversation proceeded rapidly. The others, unable to really understand what was going on, were confused, and she and the chief began to cry. And then they embrace. In the years since her capture, it turned out Sacagawea's brother had become chief. He had not believed her dead, and she did not recognize him at first. The celebration when the tribe learned who she was and the appreciation bestowed upon Lewis and Clark for returning her is hard to completely express. From Wikipedia, Lewis recorded the reunion in his journal shortly after Captain Clark arrived with the interpreter Charbonneau, an Indian woman who provided to be a sister or proved to be a sister of the chief. The meeting of those people was really affecting, particularly between Sacagawea, an Indian woman who had been taken prisoner at the same time with her and who had afterwards escaped from the Minneteras and rejoined her nation. Whenever I start to think about what she went through, from her capture and slavery to her being taken as a wife, traveling across largely unknown lands with people whose language she did not speak, to finally being reunited with her family, it always makes me emotional. She went through so much. And lucky for her, she not only survived, but lived long enough to be reunited with others who survived. Lucky. As we continue to number 18, this soldier, I realized, must have had friends at home in his regiment. Yet he lay there deserted by all except his dog. I looked on, unmoved, at battles which decided the future of nations. Tearless, I had given orders which brought death to thousands. Yet here I was stirred, profoundly stirred. Stirred to tears? And by what? By the grief of one dog. Napoleon Bonaparte, on finding a dog beside the body of his dead master, licking his face, howling, on a moonlit field after a battle. Napoleon was haunted by this scene until his own death. Death comes for us all, baby. Funny how many people right now are ordering people to their own death outside of war because they won't make vaccines available, because they won't make a wage livable, because they'll fire people for making too much noise, or jail people for laws that they invented that now they have broken. LOL. Number 17. Through genealogy, I found an old newspaper reporting an accident that had occurred. My great-great-great-great-grandmother and grandfather were crossing the river into Maine when, going from Canada, their wagon tipped over. He and 5 children survived, but my great-great-great-great-grandmother and month-old baby did not. This tugged at my heart. I cannot imagine the devastation he and his children felt as they were moving. There was also a lot of stillborns and a lot of children who never saw past the age of 10. It's quite a sad journey at times. It wasn't untypical, or is the word atypical, for a lot of couples to just try again after some of those kids don't come out right and then don't make it. How far we've come with advances in technology, advances in science and medicine. How far we've come indeed for morons to wander around without a mask and try to make a big production about it, to the poor people just trying to make a living. Wowee. The comedy being, some of the losers and poor, ironically, Trump supporters that are running around talking about how it's their constitutional and religious right to not have to wear a mask are the ones that can afford to be doing something better with their time, whereas the essential workers and people who are forced into these positions where they're working for cents on the dollar every hour, can barely afford to survive, let alone put gifts under a tree for some stupid ass holiday. It's pretty amusing. Not to be edgy, What a year. Something tells me we're only just getting started. Number 16. A letter from the Civil War by Sullivan Below. Balu? Bayou? Bare necessities, you know what I mean? My very dear Sarah, the indications are very strong that we shall move in the few days, perhaps tomorrow. Lest I should not be able to write again, I feel impelled to write a few lines that may fall under your eye when I shall be no more. I have no misgivings about or lack of confidence in the cause in which I am engaged, and my courage does not halt or falter. I know how strongly American civilization now leans on the triumph of the government and how great a debt we owe to those who went before us through the blood and suffering of the Revolution. And I am willingly, perfectly willingly, laying down all my joys in this life to help maintain this government and to pay that debt. Watch me take off this mask. Sarah, my love for you is deathless. It seems to bind me with mighty cables that nothing but omnipotence could break. And yet my love of country comes over me like a strong wind and bears me unresistably on with all these chains to battle. The memories of the blissful moments I have spent with you come creeping over me, and I feel most gratified to God and to you that I have enjoyed them for so long. Hard it is for me to give them up and burn to ashes the hopes of future years when, God willing, we might still have lived and loved together. To have seen our sons grow up to honorable manhood around us. I have, I know, but few and small claims upon divine providence, but something whispers to me. Perhaps it is the wafted prayer of my little Edgar, that I shall return to loved ones unharmed. If I do not, my dear Sarah, never forget how much I love you, and when my last breath escapes me, On the battlefield, it will whisper your name. Forgive my many faults and the many pains I have caused you. How thoughtless and foolish I have oftentimes been. How gladly would I wash out with my tears every little spot upon your happiness. But, O Sarah, if the dead can come back to this earth and flit unseen around those they love, I shall always be near you. In the gladdest days and in the darkest nights, always, always. And if there be a soft breeze upon your cheek, it shall be my breath. As the cool air fans your throbbing temple, it shall be my spirit passing by. Sarah, do not mourn me dead. Think I am gone, and wait for thee, for we shall meet again. Sullivan Ballou was killed a week later at the First Battle of Bull Run, July 21st, 1861. Pretty articulate. It's a sad shame, especially considering that your typical soldier these days isn't quite as articulate. Maybe they even joined for the promise that they'd be able to secure something in the way of a college education. What a racket it is. These days, they're trying to get people to go serve by advertising on Twitch. What can we do but live our one life to the best of our abilities? Spoop says they're both dead now. This much is true. They're together. Depends on what you believe together to be. Depends on what actually happens when we slip out of these shells. Number 15. Most, if not all, of the astronauts aboard the Challenger survived the explosion. And for you kids too young to remember the Challenger, it's a space shuttle that went up and then blew up. It was the crash into the water that killed the survivors of the Challenger explosion. Pretty sad. Saggy limp. I got a lot of dumb bookmarks. Let's change one to the Snapchat. This one can be the wish list. It was already a Snapchat one. Let me see here. Okay. Jiggling. Just write Kyle Vader. Well, alright. Now we're talking. Marvel's Avengers. Number 14. The story of Joe Arity. Joe was tested and found to have an IQ of 46 and the mind of a 6-year-old. Despite this, Joe Arity was executed at the age of 23 by the state of Colorado. In addition, Joe Arity was innocent of the crime for which he was convicted, and the victim of a coerced confession. If only you guys knew how frequent this was in the past, and how unfortunately frequent it is now. The police will beat a confession out of you. That's what the police do. Joe's mental challenges were so significant that he didn't even understand he was about to die as they walked him to the gas chamber. While held on death row, during the appeals process, Arity often played with a toy train that was given to him by the prison warden, Roy Best. the warden said that Arity was the happiest prisoner on death row. He was liked by both the prisoners and the guards. Best became one of Arity's supporters and joined the effort to save his life. He said of Arity before his execution, he probably didn't even know he was about to die. All he did was happily sit and play with a toy train that I had given him. For his last meal, Arity requested ice cream. When questioned about his impending execution, he showed blank bewilderment. He did not understand the meaning of the term gas chamber, telling the warden, "No, Joe won't die." He was reported to have smiled while being taken to the gas chamber. Momentarily nervous, he calmed down when the warden grabbed his hand and reassured him. Does it make you sadder to know that he was too slow to know what was happening to him? Does it sadden you to know that it's happening everywhere right now? Innocent men being put behind bars by cruel people, maybe exes that are vicious, maybe police officers that don't like the color of their skin, maybe just bored motherfuckers wanting to prosecute people because they can, because power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Some people just can't have any authority. It'll go to their heads. That's the system. I hope that you don't end up on the wrong side of it. It'll make you a little bit more cynical. But maybe that'll keep you cautious, because you should keep your wits about you. The world is not your friend. Number 13. The Sand Creek Massacre is particularly bad. They had so much faith in the peace treaties that had been signed, the signs of good faith from American settlers, only to be massacred, and the leader of the camp, Black Kettle, desperately holding up the American flag that he'd been given with a white flag underneath it, encouraging his people to gather around it, thinking that the settlers would realize they were allies and stop the killing, only to be shot down. The descriptions of the massacre are brutal. Children tortured, slaughtered, pregnant women with their children torn out of their stomachs, genitals torn from corpses and taken for trophies. It really did make you realize that you can never underestimate the cruelty of mankind, especially considering most of the murdered in the massacre were defenseless women, children, and elderly people. The funny thing about the world in which we live is that it seems to be taboo, just the capacity for evil that some people have. And when I say that, I mean some people want to hide that. They want to keep it off of television. They want to keep it off the internet. They want to keep the cruelty of man a secret. I have a friend named, let me not get into it. But let me just say that I have access in a way where I don't have to go searching for it to things that are happening in the medical world, to crime scenes, to people who show up when things go wrong. And it's so much more gnarly than the world that people show themselves on a daily basis, than the romantic comedies that they cloud their fucking minds with, and the dog shit sitcoms that the television was trying to get away with putting in our face. The world is cruel. And the people that are elected into these positions to make decisions for everybody else, they are aware of how cruel it is, and in fact, they are the cruelest of them all. Putting things out of your mind doesn't make it go away. And forgetting that people have this capacity for cruelty doesn't make the people that you're rubbing elbows with any less cruel. You just don't see it. Boy, keep your phones charged. I've heard the term martial law thrown around a lot lately. How dumb is that? How fucking stupid is that? Why? I have to sit and watch this baby of a needle-dicked prick that calls himself the president, because he technically is, for almost another month, maybe a month I exactly right now, get online and literally convince and coerce foolish and stupid people to acts of violence. How is this fine? This dude is constantly promoting propaganda news networks. That ain't Korean shit to you? Not the all-right Korea. We talking about the crazy Korea, the North Korea. That's all right to y'all? Why y'all waiting to shut this bitch down? I don't get it. That's a really threatened ego. And if there's one thing that you guys should know about people with threatened egos, it's that they have the most to prove. They're the ones that you should give the widest berth or the most space. Okay? Some people aren't themselves dangerous. What they can bring other people to do, what they can convince and influence other people to do, that is dangerous. I think there's a quote by Lyndon B. Johnson. The quote from Lyndon B. Johnson is, "If you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice that you're picking his pocket. He'll give him somebody to look down on. No. He says, hell, give him someone to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you." I'll read this again. If you can convince the lowest white man he's better than the best colored man, he won't notice you're picking his pocket. Hell, give him someone to look down on, and he'll empty his pockets for you. Not only is this incredibly apt these days, but it's not just convincing white people they're better than blacks. It's convincing poor people they're richer than poorer people, and that gives them status. So we continue up this list. We arrive at number 12. The breakup of the Kelmer Union. Basically, this kick-ass Danish queen united Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland only for her shitty heir to fuck it all up. If only this could be, like, properly articulated. We don't have the time in the world. But the bottom line is, imagine you spent your lifetime uniting and building something that for lifetimes leading up to you, people assumed couldn't be done, assumed it was impossible, it was a task too great, that wouldn't be done in multiple generations, and you did it. But what did you do? You farted out an offspring. Your spawn ruined this all. Some people might regard that as a song as old as time. Of course your kids are going to fuck it up. You would have been better to put a dog in charge. That's not even a joke. That's not even a joke. People seem to forget having kids is something that is a real grab bag. It's a real dice roll. You're playing the lottery here. You can try your best to raise your kid, but you can't stop him from turning into a murderer. You can't stop him from changing his gender. You can't stop him from just living a life that's, specifically what they want, bro. And the best that you can hope for is that you'll manage to keep them alive so that they don't make you look like some parent that couldn't even keep a kid alive. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's completely and utterly out of your hands. That's a whole other person. That's a whole little nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And they got their own aspirations and dreams, and they have the capacity for choice. And unfortunately, you are responsible for them. It's real life. It's tricky. Ariana says, Kyle, have you heard about the YouTube channel Voice of North Korea by Yeonmi Park? She has a YouTube/human rights activist who goes in depth about what life in North Korea is like. I have no idea. I only know when people fuck up and do stupid shit, like they try to go sneak into North Korea and then get fucked up. That's my favorite stuff. It is what it is. Number 11. Henry Gunther. You want to try that again? Need something to drink is what I need. Henry Gunther was an American soldier killed during World War I at 10:59 on November 11th, 1918, 1 minute before the armistice took effect at 11 a.m. Gunther charged a German roadblock outfitted with machine guns. German soldiers tried waving him off, knowing the war would be coming to an end in mere moments. Apparently, he got too close, fired a couple of rounds, and was promptly shot and killed instantly. Do you know how serendipitous, how wonderful it is that we live in an era where information travels faster than governments can alter it? That is the greatest error that the world has ever made, because the men in power, not the people you know the names of, not the people you think are super duper wealthy and the world's richest people, the people behind the scenes, the motherfuckers in the shadows that can afford anonymity that you'll never know the names of, that make all the real decisions. These people, if they could go back in time, they would have made it so that the internet worked in a different way, where you wouldn't be able to get certain information out as fast as you can. But I'm letting you know, the luxury of having information like this whenever we want it is the world's biggest change within our very lifetime. Within our very lifetime. Wasn't 30 years ago, people didn't know like cell phones. You know what I'm talking about? People fucking with pagers 30 years ago. So to see a guy die literally a minute before the war's gonna be over, because not everybody has the information. Not everybody's aware of what's going on. We didn't get that carrier pigeon. The carrier pigeon is late. We don't have internet. We don't have laptops. We don't have phones. Shit. That's pretty gnarly. Well, if it isn't, Big Titty Tara, hopefully she's having a wonderful Christmas. And keeping her mind out of history, because these facts might just make you cry. He was number 1. Number 10. The Triangle Shirtwaist Factory Fire. The doors to the exit and the stairwells were locked, so you either had to jump out of the window or be burned alive. This is certainly not enough information. Why in God's name was there a fire at a factory that people were in, but everything was locked? It says there was 146 deaths and 78 non-fatal injuries. The most deadly industrial accident? This is sick. Why were the doors locked? It was the deadliest industrial disaster in the history of the city, and one of the deadliest in U.S. history. 123 women and girls, and 23 men, a lot of girls working here, garment workers. They died from smoke inhalation, falling or jumping to their deaths. Oh man, that's making me think of our other favorite disaster in this country. The one where things don't add up and one whole ass building went down but nothing ever touched it. And it didn't like fall over like a building would. It didn't burn over a period of time like a building would. It collapsed into its footprint at what we call free fall speed. You threw a fucking bowling ball out a window, it would fall at the same speed as this building. Strange. No plane hit it. But talking about it is something to get your channel deleted over, so I guess I'll just continue, you know, with my whitelisted on YouTube as number 19, -10. There were approximately 300 infants and children that were murdered in Jonestown, being forcibly fed or injected with cyanide. I feel so much pain for all the victims, but the kids in particular make me ache with despair. Yeah, at least the people who were old enough to make a choice kind of made that choice. But the children had no such choice. They were the children of people who unfortunately were duped or too stupid to realize that they were in over their head and then following a madman signed off on their own lives. Bradley, don't reduce all of what Jim James did to one tape. The worst part about this guy is that he was charismatic and unfortunately was capable of going down into a black community and convincing a bunch of people that he could rescue them from the terror that was their existence. And I'm not saying a lot of whiteys didn't follow him as well. A lot of people would love the idea of going to live somewhere that we could make into something of a utopia. But as something like that sounds on the surface, of course it's too good to be true. Jared says the CIA bombed a Black Panther settlement. Fuck the bombing. They went in there and assassinated the troublemaker. CIA was not playing in a way where they didn't even try to hide just how involved they were with that. They went in there and they took care of business, just as they've taken care of business with the white politicians that were a little too invested in equality for blacks. It took this long, and boy is it gonna hit with a vengeance, baby. I like to think that things could have been better if Whitey wasn't resisting so hard for so long. But it's gonna get ugly now, boy. Ugly. Ugly. Pretty unbelievable, really. Pretty unbelievable. Number 8. Teddy Roosevelt's mother, Mittie, and his wife, Alice, who had just given birth days before, both died in the same house on the same day, hours apart from each other. In Teddy Roosevelt's diary entry that day, he drew a large black X and scribbled, "The light has gone out of my life." Your mom, maybe you bounce back from, man. But your wife? Your wife that just gave birth? Both of them on the same day? I don't know. And hey, before you guys get smart, this was before the internet. There's no browsing, there's no Yeah, weed ain't even legal back then. Was weed legal with Teddy Roosevelt? Probably was. Shit, I don't know. You know? Is it gonna get Kyle all the gummies he deserves? No. Okay. Tara really needs to establish a dispensary. She probably left to go take over TikTok or something. But all I'm saying is y'all really need to become moguls, leaders in the industry. Number 7.
I'm still here.
Hello, Tara. I need you to get all the weed in your state. I want you to make a throne, a castle. It's gonna be hard with those kids, Tara. You had those kids, man. You know? What are you doing? What are you doing? I know you love your kids, but, you know, they're slowing you down. I mean, come on. Number 7. Christmas Day 1914, German and British soldiers got up from their trenches and called a 48-hour truce to just chill and play some soccer. This makes me cry, because it shows that the soldiers on both sides really found it pointless to fight each other just because their country said so. This is probably the strongest story of unity that I've ever heard about in history class. That it could be done, you know? I don't remember what dumb, advertisement I was watching one time where, it was probably for a video game. It's always for a video game. But like, two sides are fighting, and it all comes down to just one representative on each side. And they're both posted up with their guns like they're about to just pull the trigger on each other. And it keeps like cutting back, from either of them before you see them just like kind of letting the tension just slip out of them. And they lower their weapons like, what the fuck is this? What are we doing? If it was real, one of them would pop up like, bam, gotcha. You know what I mean? But what is it good for, man? Absolutely nothing. Number 6. Franz Ferdinand's last words, considering he was so sympathetic to the Serbian cause, only to be killed by a Serbian nationalist himself. He was begging his wife to stay alive for their children as she was pregnant, trying to assure the people around him that he was fine as he slowly faded into death. It ended up starting an event that decided the whole course of the 20th century. Our deaths won't be so impactful, not in a world so cluttered and cruel. But would we even want that? Would we want to blink out of existence with the understanding that unfortunately our life might be turned into this thing that changes the course of shit? Yeah. Number 5. When Alexander Hamilton's eldest son died, his second child, Angelica Hamilton, had a mental breakdown and she never recovered. Sometimes, her family would walk into a room with only her in it, and she would be speaking to her dead brother. That sucks. That sucks. Number 4. During the German-Soviet War, there was a Red Army soldier who sang each night with a hauntingly beautiful voice. His comrades would give him their tea rations and scarves to protect his larynx. One night, he couldn't sing because he had gotten sick. A German soldier crawled across no man's land and tossed something into the Soviets' trench. The Soviet soldiers thought it was a grenade. However, it was a package containing a letter asking if the singer was okay and if he needed medicine. A truly heartwarming moment in an otherwise horrific front. Well, time to cheapen this list by talking about aliens, baby. I don't have to explain myself. Things have fallen out of the sky with shit on it that existed in the vacuum and survived. That is alive by many definitions of what we might consider living. So life outside of our planet is definitely a thing. But aliens as we know it don't have to really be extraterrestrial beings. They just need to be far enough advanced that we might as well consider them another creature. What if they're from another dimension? What if they're from underwater? Where they've been dwelling for a long time and advancing harder than we have and for some reason not mixing with us. If they could see what we're all about, if they could see how much we fight and how much we're defined by the differences in our sex and our shades of skin, would they want to associate with us? Think about how little some of us, with a brain, want to associate with some of the other bastards that we see walking up and down the lane. And some of us know better. Some of us are smarter. I saw a video this morning of some guy arguing with somebody outside of a bar, and the dude just whipped out a knife and stabbed him right in the throat. Was it that serious? Some people are that unstable, so unhinged, got nothing to lose, got that needle dick energy where it's like everything is the biggest deal in the world. You're gonna pull out a gun. I'm the big man. You see my Snapchat? You see all the money that I take pictures of? And the guns? I'm a big man. Big man. Okay, bro. That's the type of dude that's president right now. That has to keep telling you how big of a deal he is. But if he was a big deal, would he need to tell you? Would he need to tell you, man? I got a text from my mom that says, "Did you put out the garbage?" How old am I? You know what I mean? If I died right now, I hope that kind of shit gets put on a tombstone. Fuck burying me. That's a lot of money. That's more money than I want for a corpse, a vessel of my body. Burn my ass. And if you want to buy a stupid ass urn to put Kyle in, put some shit in there. Engrave that shit on there. Didn't take out the garbage as often as he needed to. One time he didn't fold up the towels the way that he should have. You feel me? He didn't wash all these dishes the way that he should have washed them dishes. What a legacy. It's just, people live their lives pushing shit out of their mind. But the reality is that we're all mortal. And it's crazy because some people live these life or death experience. They get into car crashes, they lose their limbs, they lose the ability to speak, to see, to hear. They lose loved ones, friends, family members. But they get right back to it, arguing with people over irrelevant shit, becoming incapable of seeing things from any perspective other than theirs. Incapable of taking no for an answer. What's wrong with people? All some of us want to do is be left the fuck alone. And anything short of it is harassment. Harassment they're extremely aware of when it's happening to them, but when they're the one distributing it, shit. I'm only looking out, you know what I mean? Please. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I say that to say this, man. One day, not in our lifetime, we will progress. We will be better than we are now. The consensus, we will come together and believe as a people, as a species, that we are above a certain kind of being, of existing, of acting. And I hope that when we look back, that I guess we manage compassion, that we don't manage indifference, where it's just like, what do you do? If you work somewhere, if you deal with people who come in there on that bullshit, it's very easy to just be like, I don't need anything to do with that, because you're very correct. You have one life. And when people who don't know how to act who don't know how awful they're being. When somebody doesn't know how awful they're being, it is not your responsibility to explain it to them, to put it in terms that they can understand so that maybe they can become better. They might just take it as an insult and attack you. Do you get what I'm saying? People are fucking ridiculous, and that's not your job. It's not your obligation. You're not their daddy. You're not their fucking teacher. Just back the fuck up. But as a species, you almost want to just, I don't know. You want to find a way to educate these people. No, it's not making them act a certain way or doing things the way that I want you to do them. It's just like, look at yourself. Listen to yourself. Look at where you're coming from. Look at it from somebody else's perspective. Are the things that you say manipulative? Are you trying to pressure people? You should do this because I want you to do it. You would be more blank if you did blank. People might like you more if you did blank. You know how much I hear this kind of shit out of people's mouth unironically? And at the end of the day, I'm forced to say to myself, is this how you live your life? Giving maximum, like 1,000% shits about everybody else and how they view you? How do you have time to live your life when you're appealing to these other people? Strange. Number 3, the story of Alex. 1977 to 2007. Alex was an African gray parrot who learned to speak, recognize objects, and play with his owner. It was one of the smartest parrots ever reported. He loved his owner, and his owner adored him as well. In the end, he suffered arteriosclerosis, so his owner went to see him one last time. To which Alex told his owner, "You are good, I love you," she replied. "I love you too," he said. "I'll see you tomorrow." And the parrot replied, "Yes, I'll see you tomorrow." Seraphim Bear says, "Kyle, you read this entry, you can skip it." Tell me why I didn't skip it, smartass. You know what? Anybody tell me why I didn't skip it. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why Kyle didn't skip this entry that I'm fully aware that I read yesterday. Tell me why. Can somebody guess correctly? For me? You know? If you couldn't like the video, do me the favor and guess this entry. Just guess. Come on. Because it's good? I mean, sure. But there's a specific reason that I read it. Again, if there's somebody that can guess for me, man. Oh, man. Well, number 2, World War I, mercy dogs. They would go out into no man's land and find wounded. They would go out into no man's land and find wounded soldiers. They would bring medical supplies for the soldiers to patch themselves up, or if the soldier was mortally wounded, they would stay and comfort them in their final moments. The reason I read the entry is for the same reason that I'll answer a question multiple times during a stream. It's because even in the middle of a stream, there are people who join late, meaning they haven't heard everything that's come before. You know? I'd never blame them for that. That's what, that's what streaming is. It's repeating yourself, by the way. And you should assume that just because somebody is watching this video, it doesn't mean that they've seen any one, if not all of the other videos that you've made. So I'm reading this in the interest of making this complete, because there's a chance that somebody here didn't listen to the last video, which Madman kind of inadvertently makes apparent. He says, I didn't hear it before. So imagine if I was like, oh, I saw that, I'm skip it. It's not part of this video, so they might not have heard it. Duh, bro. Duh. You think everyone's like you? Identical to you, living the same weird life? 'Cause I felt like it. What the fuck? Y'all are a little bit weird. You know what I mean? Is this how you guys think? like Shizuo's answer, who is like deliberately ridiculous. It is to entertain me. Bro, if some of y'all streamed and somebody came in asking the same question over and over, as people do, because some people come into the stream, they ask a question, and then they leave, would you get more angry over the stream and be like, I already said that. This is the 8th time I'm saying that. What the fuck? People are, do you think that I am under the impression that people come in and they sit through the entire stream from start to finish and they ingest everything and then they'll be here same time tomorrow when I decide to stream? Listen, for however many people watch any video, I can count on probably 3 likes. So if people aren't clicking that button, you know what I mean? If people aren't watching one video from one day to the next, some people are busy. Some people watch all of the videos at one time when they have the opportunity. Maybe they get to the end of their week and they remember the channel exists and they come back. I'll get a bunch of comments from one person on like 15 different videos at one time, or within the space of a couple of hours. That's just how it goes, baby. And you better believe people watch stuff out of order as well. Linda says she zoned out. How about that? You know what I mean? You zoned out, you son of a, you know what I mean? What was I listening to the other day? I was trying to do some research and I kept zoning out because it was so boring. My God. Oh, it was a podcast. That was funny. I hope I didn't keep downloading things last night. Not that I do that. It's all totally legal stuff, free books, public domain, public domain stuff, okay? Internet, you can't attack me. Number 1. In World War II, an American pilot named Charles Brown was flying a B-17 in a bomb raid over Germany where his aircraft was severely shot up and entered into a free fall when Brown passed out. When Brown awoke, he was only a few thousand feet above the ground and barely was able to recover the aircraft. When the Luftwaffe spotted a limping B-17 far below the formation, they dispatched a pilot named Franz Stigler, a soon-to-be ace that was 1 kill away, with 2 downed B-17s earlier that day. As he approached from the rear, Stigler noticed that the B-17's tail gunner didn't move, and after further inspection realized that he had several other gunners dead. Stigler saw this and remembered what his flight instructor had said years ago. If you shoot a man in a parachute, I'll shoot you myself. Stigler saw this limping B-17 as no different from a downed pilot in a parachute. To prevent a German flak cannon from taking him out, Stigler flew in formation with the B-17 all the way until the English Channel, where it landed safely. Stigler never mentioned the incident, and could have been court-martialed for it. Decades later, Charles went looking for the enemy pilot that saved his life that fateful day, and eventually met him face to face, becoming close friends and dying just a few months apart from each other in 2008. That is so sweet. That's crazy in a way, man. That's your life he saved. Oh my God, what the fuck? Bling! Hit that note. There you go. That guy saved your life. Why are you going to your own subreddit like you'll be able to look at anything? Everything's super not safe for work. Maybe there's some normie stuff there that can peek out. What is something insignificant that you passionately hate? Dumb. Well, somebody cares. Let me go to the top entry on that. Top entry on what do you hate that's insignificant. In these unprecedented times, just the quote. That shark fin shaped spot on my windshield that my wipers can't reach. When the microwave keeps beeping even after you've opened the door to get your food out. my wife leaving the microwave on at random number instead of zeroing it out so the time displays. I don't know why it bothers me so much, it just does. Do you think there are any more microwave entries in this list? Excuse me. A mysterious incident. It's dead or vegetable. You better not. You better not. Oh my. They survived. It's fine. You know? Game Informer Game of the Year countdown. Ghost of Tsushima. Well, that's only number 3? What won? What would have won Game of the Year this year? What would have won Game of the Year this year? They're going to try to, oh, it's Game Informer. So they're going to try to give it to Last of Us. Ew, bro. Ew. Y'all giving Last of Us Game of the Year? Oh my God. Cop wrongfully detains black man because he fits the description. What, you mean a black dude? Just go out and grab one. There he is. Got him. Make my coffin after getting stabbed in the neck. That's what I'm telling you about before. My God. Mega church pastor diagnosed with COVID after attending White House party with daughter. Cool. You know, it's hard to like give a crap because all of these people are going to have access to whatever vaccines that probably will make them better. You know who won't have access to vaccines? You. You know who's crazy? Everyone around you. They're on that super spreader energy. Hey, so I was walking around earlier today and I just thought that I'd come by. You know what I mean? Is that cool? Is that fine? I'll see you later. Can I come in, touch some things? Man attacks person for parking near his house. For real? For real, bro? He was just in his car trying to watch some Rick and Morty, and here comes this dude. Oh my God. Boy, you unhinged. You're on camera with this bullshit. If I could ascertain that this dude was unarmed, I'd get out of the car and let him hit me. See how that video pans out for his bitch ass in court. You gonna be settling for a good amount of money, you bandana wearing motherfucker. Stupid idiot. You know what I mean? What the fuck? What? That's a big man. That is a big man. Oh, you parked near my house? Take that, windshield that I couldn't break. Owie, my hand. I'll be like, is your hand okay, sir? Do you need medical aid administered? It has just now occurred to me that Thor is running around with a golden apple and tennis ball in his pocket. I don't get this. Is this some kind of meme? You're going into the comment section of a ambrosia. Not sure what that means either. Fuck me. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Russian scientist working on COVID vaccine plummets to death in St. Petersburg. Plummets to death. That's a really weird phrase. Plummets to death. That's not very perky in the titty department. You know what I mean? Nipples out. Found dead with a stab wound in his underwear. Possible homicide? Possible? He had a stab wound. The scientist also suffered a stab wound. You guys trying to softball that in there? You think that's just something you can just slide on in there? What is with people, man? I gotta build a bunker. I gotta find a hobbit hole of my own and get enough weed to not have to emerge. This is sick. And you know the crazy part? You know, he's not a criminal. He's a scientist working on vaccines. people offended. Vaccines. Mommy, quick. Wait, what? What's this say? He says, Mommy, quick. Daddy just dressed up as a piñata. Oh my God! Oh my God! Mommy, quick. Daddy just dressed up as a piñata. What? Don't go running around. You may fall. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's messed up. That's messed up. Daddy dressed up as a piñata, guys. Oh my God. Why the sad face? Like that's the top comment. What? Please. 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 Katse says, why are you always streaming so late? I'm gonna assume that you're new around here. I've been doing this for the better half of 2.5 years. I stream at this time because it suits me. This is the time that I have the opening to do so. You know? So it's the time that it's gonna continue to happen. 13 minutes of influencers doing whatever it is that they do in Southern California. One of my favorite influencer videos recently was one where there's just a woman like in the street and she was like trying to pose with this dog and she kept, you know, freeze framing while she was walking to give the photographer like a leg up or like mid stroll kind of angle, if you will, or pose. It was just pathetic. But hey, you know, I'm sure they're gonna get the clicks that they're looking for. Maybe they'll be able to dupe some hotel into giving them a free stay because of all of the follows that they have. Beholding. Okay. Oh, whoa. That's a hell of a picture. Oh my God, he got a fish too. And he's like, what are you looking at? Damn. Merry Christmas, huh, guys? So, I'll leave you for now. I hope that you have enjoyed this list. Homemade Christmas cookies in the shape of states. But so many of these states are toxic, bro. My feels. They look good, though. They look good. Researchers achieve first sustained long-distance quantum teleportation. Bruh. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? Why don't you explain it in layman's terms? Quantum teleportation. Hey guys. Hey guys. Quantum teleportation time. I am going to teleport this molecule of air 10,000 miles. Are you ready on the other side? Mitch, you ready? Yes. I just put it through. Do you see it? Oh my God, I see an air molecule. Mitch, we've done it. Now give us money. The link is in the description for the money. I have teleported the air molecule. Now you teleport the weed. Put the weed in the bag. And everything will be Happy Gilmore. Don't panic, room. I only want your tango and cash. Oh, God. Read the article. Reread the article. Wish I was smarter. Don't understand this at all. Need idiot's guide. Entangled photons. I knew it was some bullshit. I knew it. Imagine you and a friend have magic coins. Bruh, you've lost me. When you flip these magic coins, they always land the same as the other. You flip heads, your friend flip heads. Oh my God.
Soon.
Oh my God, YNK. Oh my God, smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh my God, YNK, you make me feel so good inside. YNK gives me Christmas feels year round, He is an amazing, unbelievable, sick, sweet, pure, devilish. You know, YNK's like a real life Baby Yoda. And I if I knew him in real life, I'd put my hand on his shoulder and say, I love you, man. If you guys look, can I tell you something? No, I don't want to mention it. Sometimes you don't want to mention something because you're nope. I can't. And I'll tell you why. It's because I'm scared of people spoiling things. And I've already said too much. I shouldn't have said anything at all. Sometimes when you don't want people to spoil things, the last thing you should say is that you don't want people to spoil things. I love you, and I'll let you go. Magic coins. What an analogy. Quantum teleportation. We've done it, lads. What team would you like Chick-fil-A to bring? What item would you like Chick-fil-A to bring to your menu? Yo, Chick-fil-A will send me 4 sandwiches for $20, and every day I sit and I think about if that's a deal or not. Because I know at McDonald's I can get 40 nuggets for $10, and then I can just throw the rest at some like bullshit McDoubles and McChickens. You know? I can probably get as much McChickens for $10 as I could or chicken sandwiches from Chick-fil-A. Obviously, they're not as good a sandwich, but sometimes you just got to be thinking about bang for your buck, baby. All of them McNuggets. Can I tell y'all something about McNuggets? What I always do now is get the 40 piece for $10. And naturally, when Dia and I can't finish these nuggets, usually we get so many McNuggets that like both of us get through 10 because we're eating the sandwiches that we get. And then we have 15 nuggets left over. You know what I do with those motherfuckers? And it's been a life changer because obviously you can't microwave McNuggets and have them taste good. But you know what you can do? If you have an air fryer, and if you don't have an air fryer, you do need to get one this Christmas. Tell whoever needs to go out and get you an air fryer. Put that in the air fryer at 400 degrees for like 2 to 3 minutes. And they gonna come out crispy like they were, bruh. 400 degrees, 3 minutes, air fryer, leftover nuggets. Thank me later, okay? It's not revolutionary. It's not something that you might not have thought to do before, but now you know that you definitely need to do it if you have leftover nuggets. Don't just be throwing the McNuggets away. Throw the McNuggets away? Oh, I didn't know you was living in the rich town like that. Look at you and all your McNugget money, okay? What do you open up cans of soda and not finish the bottom half because it's not as effervescent? I'm describing you right now, aren't I? That's fucked up, okay? People are starving in their living rooms with no PlayStation 5 to play. That is me. I'm talking about me. While you're out here not finishing your soda, not air frying your McNuggets. What is this? Ew. This looks like a hairy man. Oh, it's a teddy bear from that dumb movie with Seth MacFarlane. It looked like a hairy man in the thumbnail, doesn't it? Ugh. Oh my god, a cursed donation.
All hail Shizuo.
You're hailing yourself in the comment section, Stormtrooper? Aren't you a little short to be a Stormtrooper? I like that lore because they should all be the same height because they're all clones. Or most of them are clones by that point. Maybe there's other Stormtroopers at that point. I love you. Take it easy. Talk to you soon. Just stay out of trouble, and I'll try to come back with some sort of game stream. But what will I play, you know? But what will I play? I should play Cyberpunk. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Pandaren says, Kyle, if you're looking for a PS5, you know what you do. Oh my god, it's gone. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. I should never have clicked that Cyberpunk button. If you're looking for a PS5, you know what you do. Find someone, make sure they're weaker than you. Oh my god. And best them. And take it. Best them, my dude. What do I yell, have at you? No, I don't want that to be the case. Can I tell you something? When I did have the money to foolishly go throw at a PS5, now I'm, in a better mindset, and I'm realizing there are things that I definitely should be taking care of first before I fuck with a PS5. When I did have it, I had the opportunity to take Dia and go sit outside a fucking GameStop all night for a chance to stand in line and potentially get one. And I didn't do that. You know why? Not particularly because I was thinking, oh, this is a bad neighborhood, we're in a bad area or something like that, but because I knew people were crazy enough to hold people at gunpoint and try to take this thing. I didn't hear about it happening out here, but again, I'm not exactly checking the news, so I wouldn't know. But I have heard of people being robbed at gunpoint for this motherfucker. All I want is for it to be discreetly delivered to my house whenever I decide to get it, which may not be soon, so that's the way that it needs to stay. And good. I don't know why the artificial, because the scalpers have created this artificial scarcity. And I say artificial, it is scarce, but the fact that it is scarce now is not good. I want them to just be everywhere. I want them to be normal so people can calm the fuck down. I don't want to be the guy that's out there that has some kind of crack rock, some kind of Willy Wonka golden ticket that everybody's like, that son of a bitch, I'll kill him. It's a console, you know what I mean? Oh my God, Shizuo hitting it with that 420.
Smoke weed
Would
every
rather
day.
420.
Thank you, my man Shizuo. You have secured it. You have tapped it, You are the X that is going to give it to you. Or give it to everybody, rather. It's funny, because it says that Cyberpunk opened, yet it's not here. How could this be? Not that I should worry about doing that right now anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? But what if I did, though, Oh my God. You better not, bro. This isn't the time. This isn't the season. This isn't the reason. Wait a minute. Oh my God, Dia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're such a stupid idiot. That was pretty cool though. The way that it was like, oh bitch, wait a minute. Oh my God, for real though. Why is it so fresh? Fresh to death. Bro. What was that? Damn, Bradley. I appreciate that. Appreciate that in a big way. Something is making Cyberpunk crash. And the thing is, I'm deliberately trying to go out of my way not to update Cyberpunk because I want to retain whatever this is going to sound like son of a bitch mode, but I'm trying to retain whatever glitches exist so that I will be able to take advantage of those glitches and maybe make some money, maybe max out my level, etc. Right? But something is making it crash right now. That's never happened before. Are you okay, Cyberpunk? Do I need to restart my computer? What's happening here? Thank you, Bradley, once again. Stream Cyberpunk to my friends. Get that shit out of my face. You're trying to start up too much garbage while I'm playing the game. How about that? I didn't ask for it. If I press the B button right now, what would happen? There it is. The title screen. A likely story. Breaching. If I were to press continue, where would you send me, baby? Whoa. Just for the sake of this, Stream, let's go ahead and turn off the nudity. Okay. And then where's the sound? And disable the copyrighted music. But it's not gonna matter. It's still probably gonna play all kinds of bullshit, but let's get in there and just see what's up. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did y'all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier duck?
Sorry. I alt-tabbed. Give me a second. Dude, if I alt-tab, it just breaks. That's why. But why? Why have you made it so that now you're alt-tabbing? I mean, now it breaks if I alt-tab. Fuck you. Fuck you. Come on. Don't fuck on me. Don't fuck on me. Stop. Yo, whatever this like background trying to set up this like go live, it's like an overlay, it's like an interface. I don't want anything to do with that. I would like to find a way to turn that off. Settings. Disable copyright is on, so you remembered my settings. Continue.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So
What if I needed to alt-tab to set up something with the stream, you son of a bitch?
called Kujira, or the whale. Apparently the Corp figured it wasn't safe in Japanese
I should get into the
waters.
stream chat and
Afraid
say
some
things.
local fishermen might harpoon it for scientific research. But
Hey buddy. I just loaded in. You ready to get glitchy? Is the lighting too dark? Whoa.
D's nuts.
Future Bless said D's nuts. Listen. Something tells me whatever this is that's playing, not a good idea. So we're gonna go ahead and hit settings. Go into sound. And turn the car radio all the way down. Wow. It's raining out here.
Can't stop digging Night City.
But only on like your window. What's that about?
Ah, mano.
Oh, now it's raining on my window. Okay.
Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
Oh yeah. Whatever I have open is probably interfering with this game running well.
I'm starving. Let's grab a tight
Did I
bite.
buy a 2070 so that, you know,
Jackie,
maybe my
Watson, remember?
maybe my CPU is out
You're right.
of date, you know?
Just me or
Is it just me or is this via? Remember the last time I tried playing this?
tailing us?
Should I be a little okay,
I
fuck
don't
me.
like this, V.
I don't like it at all. Draw your weapon with Y and then shoot and shit, bro.
Drive, Jackie.
Yeah, give me a second, give me a second.
Hands, keep her steady.
This is going well, Okay, give me a second, just gonna reload with my pink, oh my god, I have pink nails. Okay, that's okay. Got him. I shot somebody in the head, what's up? I did, I shot him in the head already. Was that an achievement? I didn't shoot him in the head last time. They crashed.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, V.
It's okay.
Shizuo, you really have a
Just
3080?
focus on
Damn.
getting home.
I just didn't see the need for it. Not when I play Minecraft. Hey, would anybody in here be interested in me establishing the Minecraft realm again? Would that be weird? I remember this interaction. There was like a woman out there, and he was all like, I'm trying to go back home to see my bab. My bab, she's gonna be up worried about me. And all this bullshit. You know, I want the AIDS.
Damn. I'm pulling out all the stops.
Do you think that Asian woman's gonna look like Terminator again with her glistening forehead in the wet rain? Let me see. Let's see.
Watson's on lockdown until further notice. Necessary security measure.
Yeah,
Officer,
she still
ma'am.
looked like Terminator over there.
Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you?
System
Really?
malfunction.
What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Damn.
Your girl?
Your girl.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
I should have said
Let
something.
them through. But they're the last.
Oh.
Okay, on your way.
Even when I don't say anything,
Officer, ma'am.
even when I don't say anything, we get through. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. She took a liking to
She
you.
took a liking to you.
Devotion I demonstrate.
Shizuo says.
Grabbed her by the gut.
Shizuo says he has two 3080s.
Loyal.
Sure,
Stable my
bro.
affections.
What do you what would you do with two 3080s, you know?
You get it.
How are you convincing yourself you have need for that? Look at me with my 69 health. Giggity. You know what I'm talking about?
Come on! Ain't got all day!
Can we skip through all of this? Is there a way to... No? Okay. Can you imagine if I tried to skip time in the car right now? That'd be funny. I saw this already. But remember, guys, I started a new character who has, like, I guess more
You look like your average.
strength. So that'll be
Ain't your
amusing.
average badges. That's Max Tac. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well, show's over. Poor bastards.
Move it along. I would. He's driving. Oh boy. Let's skip this ride. Future Blessed 3080 combined is a 6160. Wow. He's technically right there.
Sweet dreams, then.
Sweet dreams are made of this, bro. Take it
Tell
easy.
Misty I said hi.
Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Who's calling me?
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Explosion of taste. You have a man's exploding head on whatever this, like, fucking bar is. It's like a fruit bar or something. Nicola tastes the love, and it's just a woman bending over on the fucking can. At least you know how to market something. See, if this was Marvel's Avengers, they'd put a trench coat on the bitch and expect people to buy that skin. But this game, it's like, hello, but you're welcome. You want it, you see it, you like it. Guys.
You in a hurry or something?
No. I just wanted to see what you guys were doing. What's with your eyes? Okay. Ass Cheeks is here again. I'm really glad that we can see. I really like the freckles on her butt.
Some kind of scam.
Now that's gram fix.
Oh yeah.
Butt freckles. Ma'am. I was just inspecting this area because, you know, blah 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 blah. What's on the ground here? What's going on? What? Can't pick it up. Ain't that a bitch? I know you want me to go into my room, but I want to see if that one dude who was like attacking that woman is over here. He's not. So it looks like maybe I'll have to wait until after I do the interaction where I go to my room first. What's in here? Bingo palido. Reduces movement speed by 10. Reduces weapon accuracy by 10. So this is alcohol if it's reducing everything. Cool. Vending machines. I was told that I could buy a bunch of stuff, then go into my inventory and like dismantle a bunch of stuff, and then like, where's the thing? Come on. Is this it? Grenades. No, it's like a drink or something, right? Like a can or something. No. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's Nicola. It's the one with the lady on there. So how might you disassemble? You hold Y. And I can select the quantity. Fantastic. So let me just go all the way up to 9. And then disassemble the item. Let's say I were to go to crafting. Would I be able to craft anything? Like this? Yeah, I have enough to craft that. Okay. Insufficient components. Intriguing. So, did I craft that thing? It's like a... This is something you do off stream, buddy. But this is how I'm gonna make all the money. Do I have to look this dumb forever? You know, can I wear a fedora for some reason? No, everyone will know I'm a jackass. Ugh. More armor on this. Oh my god, I hate this look. Jesus. Take the hat off. Can I just unequip it? Whatever. Awful. 5. Wrong. Go home, go home, go home, go home. Also, I'll take this, buddy. Can I crouch? But it's not letting me pick it up. Intriguing. Check your weapon stash. I did it. I mean, do you want to do something? Open the stash. There's a knife in here. Okay. There's some pants in here, but they're worse than the pants I'm wearing right now. Sounds about right. 56. These are all worse than what I have on me, my god. Okay. So they just want me to go to bed. I can do that. Shizuo says bald chicks are the worst. My nails are the worst. I really fucked up with these nails, didn't I? It's gonna be the scourge of my existence. Act 1. I think my character knows, you know, how bad my nails are if this is how they're choosing to sleep on their bed with the, you know, sideways with their legs off. Is there still gay mags? Yep.
Oh, V. You get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jagged into that Corpo's biomon. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic.
You're right there,
Let him tell me
controller.
what's got my head reeling.
I thought I equipped a knife. Inventory. The knife's on its own tab. Amazing.
Stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Why? Think shit! Hear me?
Nice and quiet, baby. Okay, so I'll take that.
Thank you.
No problem. Saved your life. It's what I do. Just gonna, you know. How do I pick up a body again? Like this. And, you know, made him lighter. Because of whatever it is that I did right there. So, let's get back to my room. And, everything will make sense. Hope nobody has a reaction to this. It's not like I killed him, you know, he's fine. How are they all freaked out when I didn't make noise with the gun? Come on, guys, that's bullshit. It's bullshit that they're freaking out and I didn't make any noise. Come on. So let's see if we can just drop the body here. There you go. And we got all the blood out of him before. So even though it looked like a little bit maybe leaking there, you know, he's fine. Put him right on the pillow too. He should be comfy. Everything's all right, you know? Good. Great. You guys want to be next in here?
Huh? Uh-huh.
You guys are right at the right angle, you know what I'm talking about? Alright, enough. Linda, he was abusing that woman. Do you believe I should have stood idly by and just allowed him?
Open up!
Let me help, guys.
Got a call! We're here to help!
Let me help, guys.
We know you're in there!
Let me help, guys. Guys. Wait. Why are you guys getting mad because I'm standing near? I'm here to help. Just a, you know, good citizen. I thought she didn't have a right arm. You got no boobs and you're wearing a top that open. Am I new here? I guess I am.
Welcome to N54. It's time for your local news.
Right. Well, down we go. We got dudes down here freaking out because of the thing that happened upstairs, as if they should have heard someone getting knifed. You know what I mean?
Who are you?
It's kind of creepy. I'll take that kid's ashtray. He won't miss it. Whoa.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two?
Yeah.
What do you say? How you like my new punching bag?
Shut up. I didn't mean to. I'm trying to skip ahead, not stare at your crotch. What the hell?
Let's do this.
Light on your feet.
I don't know why I'm crouching. Fist fights. Can you stand up first? Bitch. Bob and weave. Somebody walked into the... Come on, man. I didn't...
What do you say?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Welcome.
Wait, he's the one that they've been, like, considering the discount, you know, Keanu Reeves. Poor guy. He's like internet famous. About these fights.
You mentioned something about fighting.
Skip ahead. I've seen this before.
These fights.
Yup.
Yeah, lucrative.
Yup.
Both of us.
Uh-huh. Sounds fair.
Sounds fair.
Skip ahead.
It's like I said.
Nope.
Fights happen.
Dope.
Managed to drop.
Uh-huh.
Crystal.
Got it.
Good.
Night.
I believe.
See you later. Take it easy. You know, I think I like this game's handling of skipping through dialogue better than any other game.
Waiting for it steady. Purrs after every shot now.
What do you mean?
Yep. The hell?
Let's see it.
Let's have a look.
No.
You want me to take this gun that's weaker? Okay. Sell junk. Yes. He took my playing cards. Upgrading iconic items.
Thanks a lot.
Pretty sure I don't have anything that's iconic, I can tell you that. What's this? A little bit of ammo? Let's go. Press the start button. That's not the start button. Press the options button. Quick save. Here we go. Wait, the elevator is probably over here.
Considered a warning shot, a change that should keep officers safer. The Night City Office of Cybernetic Technology has been formally dissolved as a...
Kyle doesn't hit like a Robbie Brown type Robbie. I sliced that guy. Okay?
If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Occasionally a Bobby Brown. I don't do it. Sometimes I correct people's behavior with a knife, and that's who the way that I've carved that. Excuse me. Okay. Thought you were a woman with that hair. Last time I came down here, Last time I came down here, there was this weird thing where the car would hit the side of the street over here, like right there. There's something weird with the pathing of the AI right there, and the cars would hit it. So what I'm gonna do is wait to see if when a car comes by, it will strike that area. A lot of people walking around here, and I really particularly like the little kid, as well as some of the people phasing in and out of existence. I'm pretty sure the game thinks that I don't notice, but I see them. Me see them good. Man, it really got the fat guy waddle animation down. Sometimes I walk like that if I'm not careful. I hit him with that, gotta waddle it. Hey, I saw that pop in. Don't play with me. Some of y'all spawn in when I look. Yeah, wait a minute. You think I'm not noticing? Alright, fine. I'm gonna walk down here, right?
Man of the hour. Jeez, took you long enough.
Wait a minute.
Just waiting. Sit down. Let me finish this.
Who's Ellison? Oh wait, no, that's the street name. I thought it was like a character name. Silly me. There's actually decals on the ground that let you know when you can walk. See me, I was gonna jaywalk anyway. Look at this little man. Oh, look at the little man. He's walking with soul. He's got like a old man swagger. You think this guy has a job? What if it's just a little person? How do I get people's clothes? That's what you want to do. Look at these guys. You want to get their clothes. Next gen fries. Oh my god. Girl. Know what I'm talking about? I'm just waiting to cross the street. No problem. This guy barefoot? Are you a monk?
It's not so bad here.
Uh-huh. Is there something in this? A vinyl record. An orgiatic omniflave. Well, now that I have the omniflave, I guess that I can get this underway. Whatever. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and have a seat, I guess, since you want to talk.
There you are.
Uh-huh.
You mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn, right? Only the top fixer in Night fucking City.
Alright, bro. You know, Dex ain't out of the picture.
Thought Dex bounced.
Skip. 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 Jackie. Skip. Skip again. What's the job? Skip it. Oh my god, I'm skipping this. So skip. Skip again. Let's see. Sure. Skip. Yep. Skip.
Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday.
That's what a car key looks like in the future. Thank you, with my pink nails.
Thanks, Jack.
Does anybody play this game and know if I can change the color of my nails? Wouldn't that be crazy? Okay, so I can call my vehicle. You want me to do that while I'm sitting down?
Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
I
Let's
guess.
feel this factory new ride.
Oh my god. This person just vanished. Should I call the police? Or was that quantum teleportation in action? You know what I mean? It's time to see some real glitches, guys. It's time to go faster than this game can load. How do I... Now we're talking. Alright. Cool.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Miss D.
You don't say.
She's so sweet.
Ma'am.
Really gets
Ma'am.
me, you know?
You're fine, ma'am. Ma'am, you're fine. Okay, ma'am? I'm doing everything the way that they're supposed to be done this time.
Yeah, this is it.
No problems.
Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
I gotta go get me a piece of whatever action that is that I was doing over there. Right in the butt. You like that? Give me a second. Reloading with my pink nails. Y'all let somebody with pink nails do this to y'all? Shouldn't even wasted the ammo on you chutches. Taking that. Was that a needle? Power weapons. Okay. Music chimed in a little bit late. Let's see how. Maybe I should have let that go on longer so one of you police officers would die, because then I'd have more to loot. Look at the
law.
Got it.
Calm down there, motherfucker. Nobody was contesting how much you are or are not the law. You know what I'm talking about? Damn. Little bit of authority and these women go crazy. Smoking cigarette in my face. You know?
You fucking nut.
What? I want there to be more action occurring all around the city. You shouldn't just walk around picking up junk. That's lame. So, inventory. Class. Oh, it's still just the same bullshit I have in that regard. Ugh. I swear, bro. But I do have new shoes. Right. You know, stealing other people's vehicles is not what this game wants me to do, so I'll try to tone that down. But I am gonna have myself a little adventure. This is the type of person I saw earlier that disappeared. It's crazy that you can be this big and have such strange hunchback posture and then have no breasts either. That you disappeared for a moment as well. You know, there's a lot of quantum teleportation going on. You know, I want to pour out a alcoholic glass for you. Bro, that looked like a rooster. Look at the hair on this little kid. Bro. I don't even see adults with hair. Like, wait a minute. I know you got food. Give me some. You know I got food. Look at you. Are people like you even born? What's with all the fucking cyber implants? You're just a kid. Surely as you grow, that shit's gonna need to be swapped out. You figure all the kids would stay human. You got a big dumb face. I'm gonna fucking knife the shit out of you, you little bastard. Carve you up and see how would your face look off your body, bro? You ready for it, little kid? I'm all talk, by the way. I wouldn't really do it with a knife at your neck. Alright, man. Damn, girl. Is this what time it is? About that am. Alright. I want more shots to be ringing out so I can help, you know? Aren't you the same woman? With the same bad posture and small breasts? Despite your big size? I'll remember this person. Should I see them again? Fucking lady stalking me, dude. Put the gun away. Try hard. Hey, what's this? Oh, it's just a place with a vending machine. What are you looking back at? What the fuck? Bitch. What the fuck?
Hey.
No! No! Is this bag floating? Hey, Bag. If I try it, you know I'll get in trouble. Motherfucker. You think I don't know? You think I don't see? What is going on? What is going on? I have to break free from this. I have to get away. Please. I tried to jump over that car. Hidden gems? While exploring Night City and the surrounding areas, you may come across valuable what? Now I'm so strong I can just take anybody's car.
Por favor.
Wait, did I say perdóname? Because I'm a man. Why did I sound like that? Oh shit! What if I have a woman's voice because I wasn't paying attention? Damn, it's blinding out here. It's a nice car, and it handles well. And driving is nice, and the place looks good. Better than I thought it was supposed to look with all of the, well, you're playing on PC and it's a decent rig as well. Thanks for staying on the side of the street so I could squeeze by you losers. I appreciate stuff like that. Yeah. Ooh, okay, it flipped me around. That's nice of him. I want to go find action. Where might that be? I believe I came across that person that looked this. Oh my god! It's okay. It can drive backwards. This is going well. Sorry about the noise. Give me a second. Okay. You guys are fine. And the award goes to... Look, I'm a good driver. This thing fishtails like a goddamn warthog. Think I'm playing Halo or something. What is happening? Nope, it's just a bunch of people. You know, I guess I should do what the game considers its, like, tutorial. Wait a minute, that car looked interesting back there. I mean, more interesting than what you're driving right now, in a way. Oh, shit. Get out of the car. How you get out of the car? The car appears to have crashed, and there's a guy here. It's a real story being told. A lot of alcohol on the ground. You know? What's this? Archived conversation. Read. Laszlo, on my way now, pumpkin. Please don't be mad. I'm not mad. Just fucking pissed off. Went out with the guys after work and lost track of time, and then we celebrated after. Fucking great. So you're driving drunk and high again? Don't worry. I see everything clear as day. Just make a U-turn when you can, because you're not getting through the door tonight. Well, it seems like you got through that door alright. You know what I mean? This thing's totaled. It's not even giving me the opportunity to get in the car. What an amazing and visceral story that we are all changed for. And that's just another night in Night City, even though it's daytime right now. I don't mean for us to play in silence because, I've turned off the copywritten music, but something tells me if I turn it on, even though it says no copywritten music, it'll, is that like a chest over there? Can't open this door, right? Locked. Intriguing. Hey, I know this chest may belong to you. You look like you got your own problems, so I'm just gonna take the medical gauze inside. I'm gonna turn off your radio out here. I need you to be alone with your thoughts as well, okay? Alright. Man. You know, I figured there would be a lot more dynamic spawning, just like, let's call it warring people with police. But it seems like that's a little more few and far between. That, or I do need to finish the, jeez, sorry. I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. That, or I need to finish the tutorial portion before the game's really going to open up and allow me to be an idiot. So I should just go skip my way through all that dialogue, and I will pretty much be as far as I've made it in this game, even on that other class that I realized was improperly, spec'd. Sorry, I took my hands off the screen to be an idiot with my nose for a second, and this is what happens. So, since I'm not appearing to hear or see anything, let's go ahead and go to where I'm supposed to go then. I'd love to be able to just really explore the city. That's what I'm desperate to do. And then get into all the adventures that I'm probably not so I'm so sorry, you're okay though, you know? And do all of the things that I definitely shouldn't be trying to do as a level 1. That's what'll make it so interesting. Is the fact that hey, shut up. Why is my nose so itchy? Come on. Whoa! You're fine though. It was just, I lightly grazed you. You guys will be fine. Why is everybody so scared in this game? You know, because in Grand Theft Auto, when you run people over occasionally, some of them are mad as hell. They're gonna come and try and pull you out of the vehicle. A stress ball. I thought I'd never find you. Is it all men in this game? I already own a copy of Ballsy, quite frankly. But do I have Twinktopia? It's funny that you can have Twinktopia, but there's nothing here about young girls. Do you see what I'm saying? There is no equality, because that would be too edgy. It would be too edgy. Young boys, okay. Young girls? Whoa, what are you, some kind of pervert? Oh my god. No way. Did I come full circle back to where this fight happened? That is fucking crazy. This is where the fight happened before. And I looted all of these people. I like organically came back to this. If I picked up this dead body, would the police officer be mad about it? Hey, I'm gonna take this body back to my apartment where I'm gonna do things that are totally, you know.
Fuck, Choom.
You're just smoking an invisible cigarette? Is that what you're doing? Alright, take it easy. See how long I can carry this body around. Is this a place to hide, body? Why is it like, you know, red? Well, me and my corpse are gonna have some fun. You don't wanna what? I don't wanna. Oh, you kids are scared of bodies. You can tell the body. Whoa! What happened? Here, drop it. How come he's dead and I can't interact with him? Yeah, you like that. Right.
But you are not the masters of your memories, for your eyes do not belong to you, or rather...
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
I don't remember you guys out here last time. Damn! You little
What
kid!
are you doing, you freak?
Is that a gun? Clipping through your body like that.
Vicky, as ever, you old ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V.
Shizuo says they're afraid of women. They can't be Polished.
Last gig.
Their game in time.
Client's neurosocket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Skip.
Experiencing migraine.
Skip.
Okay.
Skip.
All right.
Huh? Looking to upgrade.
Vic.
Okay, I'll pay you when the job's done.
Crying, Vic. I'll.
Last time.
Let me have a seat. Let me have a seat, buddy.
Chair, please.
Where the
Sit
hell am
down,
I? I need something to
relax.
drink, dude. The whole list. I've been just here suffering. There's a can of
Hiroshi
soda.
Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances.
Okay.
Now jack in.
Okay. Just 1 second.
Gonna keep me waiting all day?
Okay, not bad, not bad. It's time to jack in.
You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Peruse and choose, maybe. The gigantic titty dia monster awakens. Musta. Crackish. Musta. Crackish. Awaken, 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 awaken. Take the land that must be taken. How did you rest, Dia?
Not that great.
Why was your rest not great?
I feel like I woke up before I should have.
Did you have a bad dream?
Mark 1, like I said.
That's
Decent
good.
enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms,
Skip. I'm getting this, save, or because I started a new world with a stronger guy, or stronger in that I've allocated the stats to a better Bing Bong than I wanted to last time. So,
just like that. Thanks.
I was scared that I gave him a feminine voice.
Anesthetic, and I can start cutting.
Because when I tried to pull somebody out of a car earlier, I heard like a girl voice line. It was ridiculous.
Lights out for a minute, all right? Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in.
Did I decide I was going to eat something before I did all
A
this?
little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitch.
Better than ever. Okay, bye.
It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm. I also injected NCPD 5.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, appreciate you. All right, all right. Okay, all right. Draw my weapon. There it is. Thank you.
Shit, Victor, not bad.
Say you'll take.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from. Guard up, you idiot.
Who's winning?
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now, every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Miss it, don't you?
All right. Get me out of here.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe.
Ugh.
I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy
Shut the
fields
fuck up.
and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were at the dock. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked, next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
Right. Bye. Another little kid, man. Creepy.
Listen, I've got
What the fuck is this?
That's why I called you. The number of cyber
Wait a minute.
Now that's probably not news to you.
Wow.
Psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before MacLeod hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Y'all just giving everybody a show of what's going on over here. Crazy. Can I still not do stuff until I meet Dex? Man, this place is busy out here. Wow. Why do those guys have yellow thingies over their head? Are they dangerous? Racketeer. Interesting. Interesting.
Scientists from Biodyne Systems have announced a breakthrough in the fight against multiple sclerosis.
It's that fucking woman again. This time she's pretending to be on the ground. I'm seeing her everywhere, man. Do people play this game and they see other people that they think like are the one NPC that they're always noticing and is following them? It's just insane. There should be like, well, I don't know. I can't say that because it's so dense. There's so many people walking around. There'd have to be repeat models. Well, why can't we just like romance some of them and take them home to fuck them? Like this chick. She doesn't look too high maintenance. Look at her face. She's got age in that face. Probably got a kid under that waist, under her belt. You know what I mean? You know, the one is ketchup and one is mustard.
Are you? Wow. You are, aren't you?
Yeah, she's already like excited. I should be able to just be friends with anybody. You know? I like this one.
Hi. How are you?
I can't be friends with her. That sucks. Oh, man. What the hell was that? There was something like hovering near her hand. Oh, man. Is there a way in the future to become friends with somebody? Fafion Sinclair. I guess that'll be the end of us, Fafion. What? Damn, look at this one.
What?
Yeah, you would be a bitch. Never mind how. Ugh. Whee! Excuse me, dudes. Pardon me. Okay, bye. Oh, I'm on. Damn, this girl eating the shit out this burger. With her straight up highlighter, neon colored fucking jacket. Give me that jacket, girl. Como estas indeed, Dia? How come there's no chance that when I knock some people over I can get what they're wearing? What if there was a chance that when I knocked her over I could get what she was wearing? What if I would have to instigate violence against her though and I wouldn't want to do that? I guess that's how life goes. I remember driving my car back into this kind of area, but I'm not sure the game remembers that I drove. Or does it? Maybe this was the car that I was driving. The one that seems to be identical to the other cars that are on the street. Well, not exactly identical. The back of this one looks different. Even though it is effectively the same vehicle. If only in better condition. Whoa! I was just kidding, guys. Wait a minute, it's that woman! Yeah, bitch. Yeah. I know it's you. Yeah. So many people you can accidentally get hit by me. Crazy. Let's get in the car. How you doing, Dio? Hello, Dex.
Mr. V, a pleasure.
Indeed.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Ample.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bank?
This game is not gonna let me skip through
Would
this.
you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
Let's say nobodies don't survive.
Or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside.
Oh my god, just get me where I need to go.
Listen close.
Oh man, it's gonna take a while.
Serious job now. Playing gargantuan. Compared to smashing up a scab.
Is that rain? It's really coming down out there.
Let me hear. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A bio.
I like that it won't let me skip through this. That's interesting.
Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah. Guessing it belongs to a court.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no
It's
problem.
Christmas as hell in these streets.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. The client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
Thank you. I'm beginning to feel hungry. Shizuo says, is that Rick Ross? Oh my god. Every fat black man is not Rick Ross, okay? I need to become famous exclusively so I can be the fat black man that is not Rick Ross, so people will go, oh, are there other fat black men that are famous? Cedric the Entertainer's kind of portly.
If we don't get that bot, we don't get no socket.
You don't know who Cedric the Entertainer is. How about,
But don't get excited.
Patrice O'Neal is dead. That sucks. What's the name of that dude that was in The Office? He's not that big though. He was in Hot Tub Time Machine. I remember his name. He's not that big. We need a really rotund black man.
AKA Royce.
Rotund. Ample.
Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one married stallion military has developed an interest in said convoy.
Really, Teddy Oyama?
Who's the prima donna?
Ice-T.
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter. So she must be getting desperate.
Dia, what are you hungry for?
Think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Was it raining the first time that I was driving? Because it felt like way darker. And it really gave him smoking atmosphere. Also, there is no smoke coming off of his thing. And I remember it being like ridiculous the first time. Let me see. Have I changed something that's made it so that there's less smoky wokey graphics?
Well, there was a texture thing that you were seeing before.
Yeah, there was a lot of crazy, weird texture stuff.
Yeah, so that's probably why you turned it down so that it
I didn't turn anything down other than reflections and what What is this here? Volumetric cloud quality. What if I turn that up to what? Because it's at high right now. I don't think it would make it go away. Me turning it from high to ultra. Quality of the fog around the player due to dust and other particles. What the fuck? These should be fine. It's the shadow resolution and the shadow range which I was told to turn down because it would up the performance.
Woman's name
That's what the Reddit said.
Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers
I like the Wesley Snipes driver over here.
Told me to stop looking. End the convo.
Yo, it feels like we're going really slow. You know what I mean?
Someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all.
Like dumb
Yours
slow.
truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
I think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though, is gonna be all you.
Well, now that that's over, I'm glad.
One more thing, Mr. B. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Now, if I actually went through with this, it would be more than I did the first time I played this. Because I think the last time that I did it... That's really rain out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just calming down, calming down. I'm going down, down! Jackie Wells?
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nod, yeah.
He's got X's on his pupils.
Claimed to want to check our pro cred. But to me, it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up
Now
on
we're
the hollow?
talking.
Parker
You
wants to
son
use
of a
him on the
bitch.
crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So,
Whoa.
how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Let's go to the client first this time.
I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Please.
What an illegal activity, my balls. Cop warrant issued. Oh fuck, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck. Ooh. Fucking fishtail McGillica, oh balls, oh I'm pissed. What?
Right, go ahead.
In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sniff around. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego, bro. How do I know when a thingy goes away? India? What?
So listen, Maelstrom's got this Ripper Doc. Thing is, they're keeping her against her will, forcing her to work.
Y'all better let me Skyrim and stop calling my phone every fucking second. This is not fun. Shut the fuck up. Better know to keep it short. Quick save. There was something in the building. I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that. There's a lot of people in here, dear. How do I... Whoa. That's crazy. That stupid thing could see me from over Bing Bong. Yo, there's a dude looking right out here. What would the breach protocol do, dear? Ba-ding, ding, 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 ding. What? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Son of a bitch. This all may be a bit much. There's got to be another way up. Another way in. Nice. No ladder. Stairs back here. These guys have got to be higher level than me is the crazy part. Is there a way inside from the roof, you reckon, do you? What is this? Some sort of antenna. Let's jack in, dear. Oh, an opportunity to fail. I won't let you down. What the fuck? It says 55. What am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to pick that whatever 1C had 155 in its row. But you've already...
Oh, I'm supposed to be looking from the beginning. So, okay, now I know kind of how it works. I'm supposed to be looking from the beginning. Yeah. Okay, so at least there was a way inside from here.
Fuck. Still got Han's Chinese takeout all over me. Yeah, Jim. They fucking gutted him. He just stood there giving him hell. That's Han's.
That was close.
Ripper better sew him up fast. Of course you better. Right. Go unload. You got it.
Oh, they had a dialogue thing. Oh, shit. Well. Boy. God damn. Come in here. Come in here. You bring it.
Come on, show yourself.
You want me to show myself? You show yourself, bitch. See how you like this knife?
Got him.
Wait. Okay. Controller aiming is impossible. Give me a second here. Do I even have the ammo for this? Hey, what's this? Whoa. Yoink.
Get him off me!
Whoa. Easy. This is just going so swimmingly, I can't tell you. Don't you guys have robo nuts I can shoot you in? Oh, for the love of God, now you're running. Why are you running?
You ever run out of fucking ammo?
No. No, please. Please.
Wait! But I just used the thing on myself! Oh, that's not fair, Dia. You saw me actually do the animation of the thing. You think I can bleed?
Yes.
Oh, man. If I was better with that knife.
Which?
Oh, God.
Why did you try to use the knife?
Still got Han's Chinese takeout all over me.
Because it was working, and I only have a limited amount of ammo anyways to kill him.
Giving him hell. That's Han's man. June can't be stopped.
There's way too many people in there to try to kill.
You should buy grenades.
Go unload. You got it.
Talk about no damage. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah. See you later. See you later. I gotta go. Oh yeah, I'm totally like, I don't know what it is. Like cyber bleeding. You know what I mean? Ow. Because of the barbed wire.
I'll deal with this fuckstick.
Look, I'm just gonna, how do I like load the last checkpoint? You think maybe it's like load? Load right here. Yes, I shouldn't be here, but what pisses me off, Dia, is that with all the strength that I have, what really is crazy to me is like, there is zero moment.
Fuck. Still got Han's Chinese pig.
Let's try practicing breaching, because I'm bad at this. So I need to do 1C and BD. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka, right? Easy. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
Fucking gutted him. He just stood there giving him hell.
Nice. Save it here. This is a new save. Wait, no. Go back. Yeah, and then do that. And then quit you could have did it.
Man. June can't be stopped. Ripper better sew him up fast. Of course you better. Right. Go unload. You got it.
Why did you do that?
Shisha! 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 Shisha!
Look how long! Look how long! Oh, you're so dying. You're so dead. What game, Dia? What game? Like, the bullets are still bullets. Do you get what I'm saying? Bullets are still bullets. It hurts me to know on so many levels that I can be, you know, it's video game logic is what it is. You don't want to believe that a person is just so weak that they can drive a knife into another person and they're fine. Fuck you. Oh, I need a gun that's level 50. Fuck off.
That's Han's, man.
Oh, why you don't even care anymore, man? I don't even care. It hurts me to know this.
Maggot's over there!
Dick.
I'll slaughter you like a pig!
Even in the car, I'm getting jacked, Dia. You know what I'm gonna end up doing, right? I'm gonna end up going off stream, maximizing my level, and then playing the game the way I want to play the game.
Stopped. Ripper better sew him up fast. Push. Go and look. You got it.
Only when I come in does this guy suddenly turn around. You know what I mean? Fuck you. I didn't want to play stealth, but to know that I'm almost forced to because I can't be anywhere at certain levels, it's kind of fucking lame. Whatever. Nice jacket. Time to save scum like a bitch because all I can do is be stealth. And Dia, you know that I restarted this entire game because I didn't want to play stealth. I wanted to be a big man, a strong man.
But you're still fresh.
Bruh, I don't know, Dia. I want you to... what was illuminating to me was jumping down onto the guy and going... And he's like, haha, bitch. That does nothing to me. He was some skinny noodle-armed faggot. I don't care about that, Dia. I don't care for that shit. If I was gunned down by the rest of them after at least knifing that one guy, I would be satisfied. Do you get what I'm saying? But the fact that I did no damage to this dude because he is artificially some higher level than me and the knife just does no damage, fuck that shit, son. A bullet is still a bullet. You can't just be like, oh, the gun's level 1 and my body and titanium skull are level like 1 billion. Please. It's just fucking whack, my dude. It's whack. People don't need to be invincible. They need to do more damage. You know, you're higher level than me. You got some sick shit. Maybe you're a beefy, like, wall of a dude and you're all massive and bulky. Sure. But when I'm jumping from the rooftops, having the jump on you and knife you upwards of 20 times and you're on your feet, my dude, what the fuck is that? What the genuine fuck is that? I don't care for that shit in video games, man. Like, I get it. I suck. It's the beginning of the game. I shouldn't be out here ghost busting and Scooby-Doo mystery attempting right now, but let me kill a man without having to be behind him and then... Cause can I ask you a real question, Dia? The real question is this. If when the dude is facing me and I can knife him 20 times and he won't go down, how come suddenly when I'm behind him and I grab him, I can knife him one time and he's done? Weird. Why did this one animation seem to work this time? But when I can literally carve this motherfucker up like a Halloween, you know, pumpkin, he's just like, that has no effect on me. Strange. Absolutely bizarre. So even though I want to be a guy that's a big man, a tough guy in this game, motherfucking doesn't matter. So if I breach, does it just stay breached? What do we got over there? Turn off camera deactivation. I guess. I don't know how many dudes are in here. Be quiet, beach. Safe scumming like a motherfucker. Like any of this matters. Hey, do you think I have like cool clothes I can put on now, dear? Better jacket than this? Look at this cool jacket I got from this guy, even though it's just fucking lame looking, but the game says that it's like a bigger deal. It's a bigger deal than the last one I had on, dear. And now I'm gonna put on this hat. Nah, take the hat off. Take the hat off. Okay. Whatever. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Your friend's in real bad shape. Get in here. I need your help.
I'm here. I'm here.
You Lucy? Lucy Thackeray?
What's up with this tech? I can't see shit.
Your brother sent me. I'm here to get you out.
Birdie? Okay, just a moment.
You really want to save this guy? We don't have time for this.
Look, we don't have time for this.
Tech they've got in here belongs in a scrapyard.
We got a Delta now.
Since you're still here, run a scan on him.
Why?
Pressure's falling. Same with the temperature.
He's going into shock. I'll try to stem the bleeding. You, give him a unit of synth blood. Come on! It's on the table. First from the left.
Why you want me to save this dude? It's like an enemy dude. I'm locked in here until we get to the end of the stupid ass mission. Let me read the message. What did it say? 75 years of cyberware. It's like a book by some guy. Or a short story. No.
No.
I'm sorry?
Enough of this shit. We don't have time.
He's gone. Of course. Shouldn't have expected anything from someone like you. Tell me.
Do you feel anything at all when you kill someone? I didn't kill him.
I didn't kill him.
That's murder.
Let's go.
I'll murder you if you keep it up.
Change the subject. Off we go. Just hope it's worth it in the end.
Honestly. You dumb bitch. Now, because we're following hot RPG rules, you know we're going to go outside. And then there's going to be like some kind of like explosive amount of people out there. That makes no damn sense. Because we neatly snuck in here. No problems.
Keep close to me. Head down.
I didn't loot this guy? Strange.
Come on. Just a little farther.
Now, where did I park my
You
car?
ride. Get in.
I didn't know this was a rescue mission. Wait. Oh, you okay? You got somebody just waiting here that they needed me to do the legwork? Right. Well, Dia, it was my first side mission in Cyberpunk. Didn't go the way that I wanted it to, but maybe I shouldn't be here and I need to get it out of my system.
Hey, Lucy's safe. Cream work. Thanks.
Yay. I did it, Dia. Haywood says, hey, what's up? Sounds like you need a bigger shank. What happened?
What did you get?
A little bit of street cred. That was it. But something tells me maybe there's something more inside this building if I go and clear them out properly. What if saving that guy would have made it so that, like, he wasn't alive? It didn't matter. So, like, I don't...
It's harder for you.
Bodies have... Body identified? Uh-oh. Nah, we're not winning a fight. Sometimes you just gotta go. I am clever. I rolled in there, I did what needed to be done, and then I left, boy. What? What does the world of cyberpunk have to offer the Kyle? Me wonder. Ooh. What's this all about, Dia? What's the fast travel point? What's this? That guy didn't even flinch. What a badass. Sell? Hmm? Sell this. Yeah. I really gotta go to, like, equip the gun. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, would you blow me says, do I want a spoiler? Of course not. The only spoiler I'm looking for is whether or not I'm going to be able to change the color of my freaking nails because they're pink right now because I'm some kind of jackass. Do I want a spoiler? Teddy says he's got to go. Have a great night, Teddy. I was only supposed to be getting past the introductory kind of tutorial portion so that this is in line with the other Let's Play that I started, which is the same Let's Play. I just wanted to make a new character so that he'd be stronger because I felt weak and I didn't want to spec into all of this hacky engineer tech bullshit. But now it's seeming like that's probably the best way to play this. Oh my god. Bitch, I could beep too. But it's seeming like that's the best way to play the game considering, I always come back to this roundabout. I should probably learn the map from this roundabout out. Because I don't know anything about this. Wait a minute. Ooh, I'm sorry about that, honey. Hands to myself, bitch, I almost hit you. What's up, Regina? Oh, she calls when I'm near a gig.
Looks like we found the last honest cop in this city. Her name's Anna Hamill, and whatever she's investigating, it's made her a lot of enemies. She'd do best to cut it out, if you catch my drift. Okay, look, I know how it sounds, but somebody would have taken this gig anyway, right? I don't know. Maybe there's an angle you can play here. Either way, info's attached.
Just a straight up thug. What the fuck? So how do I get in there without these assholes being up my market balls?
What are these, garbage shrimp?
What do you expect? This is Kabuki, not North Oak.
What you know about Kabuki, dirty nomad?
Come on, I don't...
Dirty nomad, damn.
Toss in an anti-whiff tablet for the smell.
Is that a PPD?
And they call nomads thieves.
Damn, you got a face like a man, lady.
I can be anything you want me to be.
Whoa! She responded to me. Kind of. Why does it look like she's using something that's meant for her eyes on her lips?
¿Cómo estás?
Dia. The funny thing is, the longer I look at her, the more okay she gets. It's like she's making me drunk. She should be... What are you doing? She's using it on her lips. She's using it on her cheeks. That's meant for your eyes. The more I look at her, I bet you that those titties are just out when the nudity blocking mode is off. Whoa. Okay, guys, enough. You'll see me soon. I love ya. Take it easy. Giving Linda a migraine over here. This was fun. This was the way I should end all my streams. Love ya. Catch you soon. Take it easy. Stay out of trouble. Bye.